I have 2 chapbooks tonight. I had more. I had about 40. And but they're in Vermont. I am on tour with John Bryan. We went to, where were we? Somerville, Manchester. We went to Green Mountain College. Tomorrow we're going to be in Boston again. And then Amherst. Finishing up in Connecticut and Minnesota, right?
Yep.
Yeah. It's a weak thing. Strong thing, actually. The funny thing about tour, we have everywhere we go is kind of like windy and cold, and then we wake up next morning and it's nice, and then we drive somewhere where it's windy and cold again. So sorry about tonight, but tomorrow morning's gonna be really nice. All right. They would have you drinking from the crystal flutes of publishers in galleries of sparkling art. Not hard to understand, this is another card flipped by ancient fingers, down to you from European homes left cold and stoic, through Worcester's heart beating steel for the nation that would burn these very fossils, these sediments pressed from ancestors' bones, upon which they ask you stand and deliver your dissertation on the plague-born rage that races in their whitening heads. And you would have them drink from the blue ribbons and bare yellow bulbs of abject lack of property, of kids not giving shits but taking buses and books to new cities, telling the world they still love it. You would have them see nothing but unbeaten hearts. You'd ring out the only given dictum, to each according to the meanings of their words, according not to papers in the wall, on the wall or in the wallet, but in accordance with the papers of wanderers and the new covenant in their blood, liberty held beneath the tongue to dissolve. So that was sort of a offset to this longer poem, which is entitled Dust. It's also entitled This. For the 2 lucky people who got this. This is a 3-parter. The sun shows little sympathy on winter afternoons, sitting low under the rear view and telling the window's age, light splintering where the years of rolling up and down have scored into glass a record of what was, when it cracked for an autumn cigarette or held an April rain to its face. And this fractured street does not forgive and will not for months, embittered as it is in salt and oil, cured as we are, sinners as we are, named in shouts of cigars out back of the Legion Hall, by uncles you knew, and those others only forms and smoke now, drifting out from fumes of bacala to toss from callous mouths these horseshoes, bullshit, asshole. They hold you, all these names, locked in concrete, curve, and sodium light, a net of conjecture and uncertain pinnings down of how your mother dressed you, how blessed you were left by that bony-handed Protestant, of the questions still unquiet in your child's heart. None of these, of course, ever condensing. No truth from a cloud of steam. Part 2. Oops, that'll work. She had no tears for the crowd of 400,000, didn't seem moved, but swept along, but was elated to be there, said it felt incredible, said little of any import, could not impart in a credible voice what exactly she felt, but wasn't exactly trying, not the way you try. Not even one plaintive cry did she send up with the roar, and she looked around during the moment of silence, just happy to be in the city. Kind of a pain in the ass the whole way home, she said, what you could not be bothered to think, what you hadn't had time for in years, and made you remember a conversation. At 17, you had said you were just then becoming a person. I mean a real person, and it made you think how much safer it was at night, how much simpler with every important thing painted to reflect your life. And the world color-coded, the green ones directing, the yellow cautionary, the blue a shield of certainty. You are here. Less comfortable in New York than on 84, but hanging on to a headlight hope that you are doing right. Tell her you are a realer person now, and you only see what matters. Part 3. You guys know not to clap between movements. Some symphony fans in the house. 9:46, and by the sound of it, they are widening the street. You sit sideways, your forehead bends the blinds, you blend old dust and sunlight with your hands swirling gold in front of you, and now you are a magician conjuring memories of this same scraping sound and this headache a year ago, as if to confirm that this is still the same hangover, as if to discern when you lost these particular skin cells. Maybe they're October '09 and that poem you wrote for European history. Maybe they're January 2011 and bones colliding in a misguided try, or May 2013 and the walls not falling where you'd want them. Now indulge me just a moment. Let's look out at the neighborhood machines, good, honest men hurling snow back to the sky in their futile rage, and imagine slipping out from under all this shit. Escaping your traditions and your centrist trepidation, transcending even the sunlight and its angry stirrings, the silent majority of illuminated and identified things, and rising up above another month, slowly, slowly, until you are far enough away to name it. There I shed my skin. There I was afraid. I am made there in good language. There I kissed and cupped. Pull back the rattling blinds and cough and hold up your mirror. This morning's hatred up against another frozen street, against the plows and augers that let us ply these same salt roads again. Thanks. Do you guys have water back there? By any chance?
Here comes that.